Quite a day. Quite a day, right? Sir?
Oh, sorry.
I was just saying someday.
Oh, yeah, right. It is.
Is he friendly?
What?
Your dog?
Who, Dump?
You named your dog Dump?
Well, it's a long story.
No doubt involving alcohol.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Can I take his picture?
Oh, my dogs?
This is Dump. And his master. And his master.
Oh, Mark Faxon.
Mark Faxon, a very respectable designation. You, however, deserve a much more regal title than Dump.
Like Sir Dump? Lord Dump? His Royal Dumpness?
No, like a real name.
No, no real names. I hate it when people name their pets like they're naming a kid.
You don't like kids?
No, I love kids. I just know the difference between the two.
Is that why you come to the park?
What?
Because you love kids?
Oh, I don't know. No, not really.
I noticed you're not wearing a ring, which I assume means you're not married,
Thank God.
which I assume means you don't have any kids,
None that I can prove, anyway.
so I was just wondering.
What?
Well, why does a single man come to a park in the middle of the day when he normally would be at work just to be someplace where there are predominantly children?
And trees.
Trees?
For Dump. The dog's gotta have a tree.
Okay, sure, trees, but there are a lot of places with trees.
I guess.
So?
So, what?
So why this park?
I gotta tell you, I feel like you're putting way more thought into this than I am.
Well, doesn't somebody need to?
Well, this was nice.
Do you recognize him?
What?
His name is Holden. Have you ever seen him?
Why would I have seen him?
Because you love children.
Everybody loves children.
Yeah, well, some more than others. Some in different ways than others.
Okay.
Why won't you answer the question, Mark Faxon? Why won't you answer the question?
Lady, I don't even understand the question.
Okay, fine, go ahead. But I have a record of you now.
Okay? Whatever.
Yeah, you need to know that. Detective Samuels? Detective Samuel? Brad!
What is it, Miss Temple?
I have another one.
Another what?
Another potential.
Look, Miss Temple.
You said to keep my eyes open.
Yes.
Keep alert.
Sure.
You said to report anything unusual.
I know.
So this was unusual, and I really think you should check it out.
Miss Temple, again, I can't investigate every random person you bring me just because you think they might be suspicious.
You haven't investigated any of them.
Because they haven't done anything.
How do you know? A strange person loitering in a park?
Maybe they think you're the strange person loitering in the park. Look, Miss Temple, I'm just saying.
I'm not going to let you forget about him just because it's been a while.
I believe you, I do. And I mean that in the best possible way. But you have to believe me when I say there's only so much we can do.
Well, it's not enough.
$500 copies. That comes out to 108.
Just add them to my account. What?
It's just that it's kind of getting up there.
What?
The account. It's kind of getting up there.
You think I'm gonna stiff you?
No.
You think I'm not gonna pay? How long have I been coming here?
What?
2 years. Ned, it's been 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Ned, I was coming here before you came here.
Uh-huh.
And have I ever failed to pay?
No, sure.
Ever?
You know, I wouldn't know that, but I'm sure that eventually you pay, and so...
Eventually?
Yeah.
Fine. What's my balance?
You know what? It's not a big deal.
Ned, what is my balance?
Honestly,
Ned?
okay, it's 987. That's with today.
987?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Ned, would it be okay if I just paid for these flyers today?
Yeah, just the 108?
Yeah, would that be okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi. Yeah, I think
Yeah?
you forgot these.
Oh.
So,
Thanks.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and just count them. Make sure they're all there. Okay, thanks. Thanks again.
Where is he, Chief? Where's our bear? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God, no, shit.
How are you feeling about that today?
Embarrassed. Ashamed. A failure. Unfaithful.
Why do you feel unfaithful? Welcome, Jill. Heather, why unfaithful?
I feel unfaithful because...
It's okay.
Sometimes when the phone rings, I have this moment and I hope that it's the police calling.
We all want that call.
No, you don't understand. Sometimes I want them to go ahead and tell me that they found Katie's body. You know, that she's out of her misery. So that we can be out of our misery. And we can just all move on.
It's okay. We understand.
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Jill.
No, I am serious. Do I sometimes want a conclusion, a resolution? Of course. But to let yourself actually say it out loud, that gives the feeling too much power, too much control. Katie's been gone for 5 months. My holding for 2 years. And I am still holding on to hope. And I want you to still hold on to hope. And I want you to know that if you can't hold on to hope any longer, I'm gonna do it for you. Because that is what this group is for. That's why we're here. It has to be why we're here. Or you can give up on Katie for some fucking closure.
Jill? Jill!
I know that was hard to hear,
That
but
was not just hard to hear. That was unacceptable.
unacceptable.
That's right.
I was offering encouragement. How can that be unacceptable?
It just was.
You say all the time how this group prides itself in allowing us to say what we feel. That's sincerely what I feel.
And we all got it. Thing is, you don't leave room for anyone else to have a feeling of their own, which means that they don't feel safe, which means that I can't have that anymore.
So my own support group is kicking me out?
We're not kicking you out. I think we all just need a little break.
I don't need a break.
We need a break. Jill.
No problem, Andrea. I get it.
Jill. I want to suggest you go see a therapist for a while. Individually, one-on-one.
Safe place. Share openly. But when you don't like what I share, you want to pawn me off on someone else?
Jill, that's not...
Thank you, but I don't think so.
Lady?
Is this how you get off?
What?
This is the second time I've seen you in here recording people.
So?
So is this how you get off? Leering at women while they put their panties in a dryer.
No.
Uh-huh, let me see it.
See what?
Whatever it is you recorded.
Hey,
How do you make it play?
come on.
Hello, 911, there's a pervert making pornos in a laundromat. Lots
All right.
of...
All right.
You need to stop doing this.
Why?
Because it's creepy.
That's not creepy.
You sneak around secretly recording people's personal moments. Who does that?
Almost no one.
Oh, so your argument for not being abnormal is to admit you are being abnormal.
It's abnormal as wearing the same outfit every day.
It's an invasion of privacy.
It's a public place.
It is a private business.
The owner's seen me. He seems cool with it.
Maybe his customers aren't.
Maybe let's ask him. Hey, Romeo, it bother you that I recorded you and your girl? Strange. They don't seem to mind. Okay, look, I'm not trying to piss you off. Hey, I'm kind of apologizing here.
Oh, you're apologizing.
I am.
And yet your phone is still recording.
Right, because I'm an idiot.
Hey, come over here. No, you come over here. I can't. Why not? The crocodile sharks will eat me. Crocodile sharks?
Okay, Mommy. How's that?
How's what?
My shoes.
Well, fine, except your shoes are on the wrong feet.
But these are the only feet I have.
Watch me, Daddy.
I'm watching.
Watch me.
I am.
Dad.
Yeah,
Watch me.
I'm watching.
Are you watching?
I'm watching, bud.
was just wondering, maybe like, because it's Friday and, I mean...
Geez, why don't you just ask me out already?
I thought that's what I just did.
Sounds like the alternator.
You just replaced the alternator.
Are you sure?
Only because it said on the box.
Well, maybe it's the other alternator.
Other alternator? Dude, it only has one.
Well, I guess we just gotta do it again.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
You looking for me?
What are you doing? You have no right. Oh, no, I know. Technically, you're gonna say you do have a right, and maybe you do, but some things, he is just a little boy.
No. No, he's not.
What?
He's now a little boy who has 50,000 people aware of him who weren't aware of him before. Not to mention the fact that if Holden's out there close to any kind of screen, he now has the chance, however slight, to find out that he hasn't been forgotten. That his mother's still searching desperately, every day, trying to find him. But you know what? You're probably right. 50,000 more people looking out for him. We wouldn't want that, now would we?
How's it feel?
How's what feel?
Having someone barge into your world.
Oh, is that what I did?
Uninvited.
Uninvited? Really? I guess I misinterpreted those flyers you put up all over town.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, invited or not, you're paying the damages.
Who pays for the damage you do?
The damage All right, you know what? Forget it. I'll fix the window, but I'm sending you a bill.
Yeah, well, I'll send over Detective Bradley Samuels to make sure you stop intruding.
A punk kid busts into your house, him you call the police on. But if a firefighter does it because your house is on fire, best you just pat him on the back. Say thank you very much.
You think my house is on fire? You think my house is on fire?
Come on!
You think my house is on fire? Hey! stop it. Now I am really calling Detective Bradley Samuels. Yes, I've seen it. Very impressive.
I've seen you in here flirting with all these guys.
I'm not flirting.
Oh, what do you call flirting? No.
Do I think your house is on fire? Lady, I think everybody's house is on fire, and nobody's paying attention.
Except for you. Thank God for that.
Sure. Except for me.
Excuse me? There was a man in here yesterday.
There's lots of men come in here yesterday.
Yeah, but this one, he's always recording on his phone.
Lady, it ain't my job to keep up with you and your pervy boyfriend.
No, he's not. I'm sorry about you and your... What? I'm sorry about you and your boyfriend.
Really? How about you keep your sorries to yourself, bitch?
I'll take him. What? What he doesn't know can't hurt him. And you can't say anything.
No worries, my lips are sealed.
What?
What? Okay, here's your change, and you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Heather.
sorry.
No.
No,
It's...
no, we just, well, Henry here thought that, because Katie, she always wanted a dog, and, I couldn't. But maybe now if we got a dog, she might, Okay, we're just gonna go now.
JB, I dig the new kicks. Missy, hey, vivacious today. That's a good thing. Up top, Franklin. 4 for 4 Little League. Come on, man. You been hitting the gym? Show me your ticket to the gun show. Yeah. Jaylene, skirt down. No reason to give them more than they paid for.
What are you doing?
Well, some call it a job. I like to think of it as an adventure.
I thought we were buying a window.
Well, that comes after we serve the public good. You gotta put that on if you're coming with me.
Why would I come?
You bring the cash.
I didn't have time, but I promise I'll pay for it.
Yes, you will. Lee, booger stay in the nose. Right where God put them.
You're good with them. I can see why you like it.
This? I hate this every minute of every day.
Why do you hate it?
Well, because from this perch, I get to witness the raw desperation of a flawed humanity.
A flaw. What?
White minivan, Avery Holcomb. Mother of Sam, wife of Chad. Looks Carol Brady enough, but what Sam and Chad don't know is Avery's made a love connection while waiting in the carpool line with Alex Chang, father of Suni, husband of Zhang. But it's a little too Asian for Alex, who apparently has a thing for white meat, which is not the problem for Perry Undergard, father of Cooter. Yes, Cooter, who was married to Diana until Diana realized her middle name wasn't Punching Bag, so she left. Unfortunately, she forgot to take Cooter with her. What up, Big C? That'll likely be his only meal of the day. Which brings us to Jan Singleton, mother of 4, wife of Dave, and most mornings drunk off her ass. But Dave, see, he's president of the school board, so everybody knows just to keep a safe distance, and well, Jan, she just keeps tipping them back and rolling along. Let's see, who else?
I'm sure not every person here is that big of a mess.
No, you're probably right. But every time I see Avery, Alex, Perry, or Jan, theirs is a not-so-gentle and important reminder of how I royally effed up my own pathetic, miserable life.
So why do you stay?
You mean besides the $9.50 an hour?
Seriously, why do it?
Because it's where she wanted to be.
So, who is she?
Abby's my wife.
And she was a teacher?
Is a teacher.
Right. Sorry. What grade does she teach?
Well, she doesn't teach any grade right now, which is why I bring her with me.
I don't think I'm following.
Oh, she's with us now.
That's live?
Yeah, we're basically on 24-hour video chat.
All the time?
As much as possible.
How do you even know how to do that?
In my former life, I worked at a media startup. I was their data architect, which is basically a really fancy way of saying complete tech geek.
So she can hear what we're saying right now?
As much as anyone in a coma can hear anything.
Wow, that's... I don't know.
It's weird. We get it. We get it, right, Abby? So, just a heads up, Earl's a little unique.
Sure, because the rest of the day's been so normal.
Mr. Ambrose? Earl! Shh! Earl, what are you up to?
It's all right. Just punks or crackheads, one or the other.
Still could have killed them.
Maybe. I haven't ever hit one. I'm getting closer, though, thanks to Burton and his setup.
We did a trade, which is why we are here. We need a replacement window. You got one laying around?
Most likely. You'll have to go snoop.
All right.
Only Bert. You I don't know. Here they are.
You just shot a gun without your glasses?
Well, I don't have a problem with distances. Just close up.
Try to remember that.
There's something wrong with you. I can smell it.
Oh, Mr. Ambrose, you sure know how to charm a girl.
No. It's an industrial smell. You've been using a commercial dryer. Yours is busted, I imagine. There's a cheap disinfectant. All those soap shops clean their dryers with it. Leaves a residue. It won't hurt you, though.
Oh, I don't know, even though I smell I'm in good health.
Sure. I guess that's a comfort.
I got one!
Mr. Ambrose, how much do I owe you?
I've been thinking, most likely you have a malfunctioning igniter or thermal fuse. Your dryer.
Oh.
How about I come take a look? If I can fix it, we'll roll that into the bill. You pay me in dinner for a week. I get sick of my own cooking. If I can't fix your machine, I take the guts out of it for parts. We'll call it an even trade.
That sounds like a deal to me.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Earl.
We'll see. Can I give my regards?
She'd be disappointed if you didn't.
Nice seeing you, Miss Abby. And don't worry, she got nothing on you.
Had you mentioned me to him at all?
Why would I do that?
I don't know, How'd you run across him anyway?
To be honest, if you're freaked out that I have a constant uplink to my comatose wife, I'm not sure you're ready for that story.
I'm not freaked out. Okay, I'm a little freaked out. Fine, I'm a lot freaked out, but I've freaked out a lot of people myself the last 2 years. It's kind of nice to be on the other end of that.
It's not a pleasant story.
They rarely are.
So the first thing you gotta understand is Evie's not just a teacher.
What else does she do?
Well, it's not what she does, it's who she is.
Okay. Who is she?
Light bulb.
A light bulb.
Kind of person that wakes up a room just because she's there. Example. Before we got married, I gave her a prenuptial agreement. She gave me a copy of Harold and the Purple Crayon.
The kid's book?
How would I know? I never read it. But to be fair, she never read my prenup either, so there you go.
Was she offended?
She hugged me. She said she wasn't going anywhere, whatever I needed was fine. So, before you hear the rest of the story, I just need you to know.
She's a light bulb.
Right. Oh, we're 5 years married. I decided to drop the bomb, say I want out, but I don't want to discuss it. I don't need to discuss it. I'm a data architect. My job is to accumulate information, assess the information, generate a conclusion. That was my conclusion. So I present her with a piece of paper, my 2 weeks' notice. Like I got a better offer in Des Moines.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I know, right? But she doesn't cry, she doesn't rage. She only has one thing to say. What about our promise? What about till death do us part? I reminded her that we each wrote our own vows. That phrase wasn't in mine, so. Next morning, just another day to me. Get up, go to work, solve a quantifiable problem, consider it a win. I never made it into work that day. Haven't been back since.
Abby! Help! God! Somebody help me!
They call it a near hanging, as in she nearly killed herself. Well, unlucky for Evie, suicide was the one thing she wasn't very good at. Doctors promised me she's not in any kind of pain, so yeah. The answer's no.
No?
No, she did not leave a note.
I wasn't gonna ask.
Well, why? Because the reason's obvious? Blame it on the asshole? No, I get it. It makes sense. But you know, she really didn't seem that mad. Mainly just disappointed in me.
It's usually worse.
Then it occurred to me, Evelyn didn't leave a note because she didn't have to. She'd already said it. She made a vow.
Till death do us part.
That's right. And if I was leaving, you know, for the longest time, I just kept thinking, who does that, you know? Just to keep their word. But then it finally hit me. I don't know, it was like all of a sudden I just woke up. See, the fact is, Evie didn't die. Which means we're not apart. Which also means it's not too late for me to make her vow my own. Even though I did leave it out originally, as shitty as that was. So, I cashed in my stock, left at 9 to 5, and now I do this. Hey, Ev. Yep, still here with our new friend, Jill. That's okay, you can say hello. Eventually, I had to get that garage door fixed, so back to your original question. Thus enters Earl.
You know it's not your fault, right? Right? I mean, you were an asshole, sure. But people have to get over assholes every day. Most of them don't try to take their own life.
I tell you what, why don't you take Abby home, hear her side of the story first. Then you can tell me what you think when you come over tomorrow.
Come over tomorrow. Why would I do that?
Because you're gonna help me fix my window.
Yeah, I have appointments. I have a routine that I have.
Ah, great. I'm sure Abby will enjoy the change.
Oh, shit.
Get it right? Yeah. Trust me, I'm really much better with humans. One thing I bet you don't miss. Sorry, that was in bad taste. He's beautiful, isn't he? I don't understand how he can just be... No offense, but I take him in a coma for not having him at all. Just to see him, to hear him breathe, feel his pulse, knowing he's alive. Do you know you're alive? Do you regret your decision? My regret, Jennifer.
Jennifer?
You'd watched him before. How could you be so stupid? Careless. Yeah, I know she was 13, but people used to get married at 13. How hard could it be to watch a kid for a few minutes?
Jennifer, where is he? Where is he?
You're a good listener. Will you do me a favor? If you're not in your body, but actually in some other place, would you look for him? And if you find him, would you tell him that I've kept everything the same and I'm still waiting? I'll keep waiting.
Ma'am, you can't come in here with that on.
Oh.
Let me guess, you didn't really need my help.
Honestly, Evie probably needed the break. And to be with someone else who knew the whole story, so thanks. you enjoy ladies' night. Talk about things only girls want to know.
Did seem like she understood.
Well, now that you're here, it's time to go.
Go?
Yeah. Earl called. Something about your dryer. All I know is he said to bring you and my truck. So, you good?
I guess, as long as it doesn't take too long. What's that?
Oh, just a delivery. I can take care of it later. It's no big deal. All right, let's go.
So what is this exactly?
Well, running a junkyard wasn't Earl's first business.
Salvage yard.
Sorry, salvage yard.
Let's get started. Let us commend Maytag to the mercy of God.
Sorry.
To this dryer, we say thanks.
Thanks.
To our God for giving it to us, we say thanks.
Thanks.
We therefore commit its body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in the sure and certain hope that it will experience no resurrection to eternal life. Amen.
Amen.
Woo!
So, there was just no saving it, huh?
No, it had made its peace. It was time to go home. You'll be glad to know it donated its organs.
Really?
Yes, sir. Probably saved the lives of 3 other dryers just like it. Sure, you laugh now. Till you learn I made enough offer that it paid your debt. And then some.
And then some.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of a brand new used dryer.
Thank you, Earl.
She's old, but she runs good. And that's because I was paying attention. Looks like he's about got it. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay, it's just a dryer.
Your other loss.
What are you smelling now, Earl?
It's right here. You got a melancholy on you.
Did Burton tell you?
I saw it before. Just impolite to bring it up prior to being better acquainted. The thing is, when you're carrying something that hard for that long, usually means you feel like there's something else you should have done. Which probably means there's something else you already did. And now you feel responsible for the outcome. Don't know what it is. Not really my business, but I'm sorry just the same.
What's that, Ev? Totally.
What?
Oh, Evie says, by the looks of you, you must have really loved that dryer. So I'll get that dryer hooked up. You'll be good to go.
You don't have to do that tonight.
Oh, I'd rather get it over with. It's no big deal. Oh, but first, I gotta make that delivery. Just take a minute, all right? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be right back. Sit tight, okay?
This is your delivery? This is your delivery?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just go. You know, I really think we should go.
I'm ready.
This is leaving?
Yeah. Do me a favor. When I say now, plug that in.
What?
Yeah, just right there. Okay, now.
What's going on?
Now. Now. Okay.
What are you doing?
Now it's time to go. You okay?
What the hell was that?
That was the cavalry.
Shit!
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, this truck's been beat to hell. She'll keep
I
going
don't
strong.
care about your car.
I get it. You're pissed. But let me ask you one question. You think it helped?
Helped what?
Our couple from the laundry. Romeo and Juliet. She's getting the shit beat out of her, probably not the first time. Probably been happening all along. But now, everybody knows.
You should have asked me.
I told you I had a delivery. You said it was all right.
You should have been more specific.
Okay, where do I put it?
How about you shove it right up your ass?
I meant the dryer.
I know what you meant.
Okay. Well, I'll just nose around till I find where it goes.
No, you won't.
Oh, we making soup now?
I get it. I get your point. Okay, you always have a point, but God.
Look, you don't like being a Cape Crusader. Okay. You know, I actually thought you might kind of like it.
Like what?
Making a difference?
Huh. Is that what we did?
I think so.
You are so smug.
Was it a little risky? Maybe. Should I have asked your permission? Definitely not, because then you wouldn't have gone.
No, because then I would have had a choice.
Well, I'm not going to apologize for doing a good thing tonight.
Okay. Yeah, sure, Bert. You keep telling yourself that.
Okay, and you keep telling yourself it was the 13-year-old's fault.
What did you say?
I said maybe you should stop blaming the 13-year-old.
How do you know that?
What?
I never told you that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Till death do us part, remember?
You watched me?
I wasn't watching you. I was spending time with my wife.
I can't believe you.
And thus the problem. You know, I keep telling you things. You keep not paying attention.
What are you talking about?
You said, is that live? I said, we're basically on 24-hour video chat. You said all the time. I said as much as possible.
You have to go now.
You're upset that I know about the 13-year-old. Okay, fine, but you still haven't addressed the question. Which question, Burton? This question, Jill. Why do you keep blaming the 13-year-old as if she's responsible for the disappearance of your son?
Please.
My God, she was 13. Is that the best plan you had?
Get out!
No, seriously.
Oh.
How do you think that's made her feel, huh? How bright's her future carrying around that ball and chain?
Oh!
Wearing that scarlet letter jacket to prom?
Oh, God.
Now, how much choice did you give her in that one, huh, Jill? Jill?
Earl?
I heard you had a little installation trouble. Thought I'd come give a hand.
If you keep making these free house calls, you're gonna go out of business.
I'm not too in business as it is. I mostly just do it for the human interaction.
Well, that's a good attitude, Earl.
It can make a difference.
You asking me if I want to talk about it?
Talk suggests a conversation. I'm asking if there's something you need to confess.
Excuse me?
Only people I know sentenced to wear the same clothes every day. Inmates at Huntsville State Correctional, and you.
You're comparing me
Now,
to...
we know the former got something they need to get off their chest. By association, we can assume the latter does too.
These are the clothes I was wearing the day Holden disappeared. I want to make sure he can recognize me when he comes back.
Uh-huh. And I'm sure somehow, in some way, that makes sense in your brain. But nevertheless, the question remains. What is it, Jill, you need to confess?
I'm not going to do this.
All right.
Earl?
Come on.
Earl!
Come on.
Earl, what are you do...
Sit.
What?
Sit.
Earl, this isn't... Earl.
Shh. Now, how long's it been since your last confession?
I'm not doing this.
How long?
How about never?
Perfect. Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Your boy's missing. And you and I know it's not the 13-year-old's fault.
You know about the 13-year-old?
It gets around. So, if it's not her fault, where else would the blame fall?
Okay, Holden's father and I were never actually together. Holden's never even met him, so
Just
I don't...
tell it.
Sometimes I'd take Holden to the park. We got to know some of the families there, and so some days I'd ask if I could go for a run. And so I'd ask if I could leave him with them. But that's not really why I went.
I thought I heard something.
No.
Jennifer? Jennifer.
He was here.
What?
He was here. And then he wasn't.
What do you mean wasn't?
I mean, he isn't.
Oh my, please, have you seen a little boy, 6? He was wearing a blue shirt. Have you seen a little boy, about 6 years old? He had on a blue shirt. Or maybe it was green, I don't know. Oh, he was playing, and I can't find him. Okay, where is he?
He was here.
Don't tell me where he was, okay? Tell me where he is.
I was helping Lacey off the bars.
Jennifer, where is he? Where is he? Nick! Where is he? Oh my God. Please, please, has anybody seen my son? He had on a blue shirt and I can't. Holden! Oh my God. Holden! Holden! I tried to be careful, I did. But I was just so lonely. And then he was gone.
Time for me to return the favor. Something I carry around, I want you to see. Karl Klug, Eichstätt, Germany, immigrated to the U.S., quickly gained fame when pictures were released of him hoisting a rock slab overhead. People were astonished, and soon he was billed as the strongest man in the world. In awe, folks would ask Karl how he could do it. He'd smile, and in his native tongue reply,
Jeder Mensch tragt, was tragen soll.
each man carries what he is meant to carry. It became a tourist attraction, known as Karl's Quarry. People would come from all over and try in vain to match Karl's achievement. Until one day, when little Tammy Sloniker of Wichita, Kansas, was picnicking in the area with her parents. Bored, she began rummaging through her mother's things. Eventually, Tammy came across Karl's photo and blurted, "Geez, what's the big deal? I can do that." And despite her family's doubts, it turned out Tammy was right. So Karl was not the strongest man in the world. Apparently there was a 10-year-old girl who could equal his feat. But it was a bamboozle, a hoodwink. Nobody was Superman after all.
So it's a story about having the right perspective.
Burton's right. Sometimes it seems like you ain't paying attention at all. That's not a story about perspective. It's a story about weight. As in, despite how some may make it seem, each man can only carry what he is meant to carry. And that, what Karl said, was true. He wasn't hoisting a boulder overhead. He was just lifting himself. What Tammy taught us was just our own weight feels like the weight of the world. And in those times, the simplest strategy to employ is just to relax and let go.
So I'm supposed to become Tammy from Wichita.
It's not about becoming something you aren't. It's about becoming something you already are.
Which is?
Mortal. Human. You see, you think if you can't blame the 13-year-old, then it's all gonna fall on you. But you're leaving out one important fact.
What's that?
There's evil in this world. And sometimes it steals and it don't want to give back. Will Holden ever come home? That's in God's hands. The truth is, that might be where he is already. But regardless, none of that's all your fault. You weep, you mourn, you confess like you did. But anything more than that, and evil gets 2 lives for the price of 1.
So what am I supposed to do?
Yes, 10-year-old Tammy, I think she might say you're doing it already.
Holden, I don't know if you're still out there, but I want you to know that you are always wanted home. Things will look different. I'm sure I will as well. But I want you to know that no matter how strange it seems, I promise, we will find a way. Because I am your mother, and I love you.
Upload's confirmed. It's out there now.
Then let's get it on.
Hang on one sec. Ever you'll want to be a part of this? Okay.
And so we say goodbye to a 2-foot by 4-foot mid-grade sheet of cardboard. It is not real. It has no breath, no anima, but it did serve us well, and for that, you shall be sorely missed. Farewell, brave replica. May others courageously follow in your form. I believe this is yours to give.
So, when Abby Earl and I wondered what would be appropriate for the occasion, one thing unanimously came to mind.
Should I open it now?
Please.
Oh, you're gonna have to do this.
Actually, we did, because we're all sick of seeing that sad, sorry getup you've been wearing every day.
You know, this priest thing, you should have stuck with it. You're actually pretty good at it.
No thanks. I found I could be more helpful outside the institution than in it.
Can I ask a favor?
You want to break another window?
I'd like to meet Evie. Would you mind if I go in alone for just a minute? Evie, it's nice to finally meet you face to face. I wanted to thank you. I know that seems weird, but nevertheless. And I wanted to ask you if you ever found Holden in that place, wherever you are. But I don't imagine you'd be able to tell me even if you did, so. So instead, I wanted to ask you something else, favor, really. You once told Burton you weren't going anywhere, and whatever he needed then was fine. But what if what he needs now is for you to go somewhere else? Would that still be fine?
Jill.
Evie?
Jill.
I want to ask you to let go.
Jill, open this door.
To let Burton go. I think you and I both know it's time to say goodbye.
Evie, don't you listen to her. Evie, you listen to me. Listen to me. You are not a bother. You're not, you understand? You are a light. You're my light. You stay as long as you want. I'll be right here.
So you get to tell me how to do my life, but when I see your house is on fire, I'm supposed to just let that be okay?
That's not the same.
How's it not the same?
Not all pain's the same.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means sometimes pain destroys, sometimes it's actually useful. You hold your hand over a fire, it burns, right? And yeah, it hurts, but that pain is there to remind you, to teach you not to do that again. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but this is not me doing penance.
What is it then?
As screwed up as it sounds, I was actually saved by Evie's interruption. And I don't want to forget that. Because there is going to be another Jill down the road, and another one after that with stories just as devastating as yours, and maybe together Evie and I can help. I want to help. I like being a help.
But when does it end for you?
She'll let me know.
Till death do you part?
If she'll have me that long.
All set?
All set.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it for you. You do realize I don't need that to get in.
How long again?
2 weeks. That's about all my sister can take of me.
Yeah? I know how she feels.
So you're heading out now, huh?
One stop first, but yeah.
Yes?
Hi, is Heather here?
Is she expecting you?
No, but I'm a friend. Sort of.
Okay, well, she's out back.
You know, I'll just walk around.
Mama, look.
Heather?
Jill. Hi. Jill, I'd like for you to meet Katie.
It's nice to meet you, Katie.
I feel like a stranger in the house of God. My old beat-up Bible don't make sense anymore. But if there's enough grace for this walk in this grace, will you call my name? I looked in the mirror and I wanted to change all the work that your hands made, and Lord, I let it tear me apart. But if you're still into Thank